Hi there. How are you doing today? Happy Monday. I am changing my scenery, as you can see. I hope you can all hear me and see me well. If you're just joining in, type in number 1 if you can hear me well, since a little bit of background noise from the wind outside. Great, and then you can type in where you're watching this from. That would be awesome. So welcome. And today I'm going to be talking to you about why I love what I do. So I'm really excited to share this with you, and let's get started. So for those of you, if this is the first time you're ever watching any of my videos, my name is Ana Stropnik. I come from Croatia. I work in a home-based business, and I help people get healthy, live longer, sleep better, have more energy, and also I help them reach their time and financial freedom. So if you're just joining in, type in where you're watching this from. That would be awesome. So I have a question for you. What is freedom to you? Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about my reasons and why I joined the home-based business. So I will actually tell you my 7 biggest reasons. I'm sure there is more if I think about it harder. I absolutely love everything about this profession, career. If you want, I would call it a career, because this is my future career path. So what are my main reasons? And I can really hardly say which one is like the one that is definitely my favorite. So we'll dive in. My first one is the time freedom. So what do I mean by my time freedom? I mean, I can make my own schedule. I don't have a boss. I'm my own boss. I work for myself. I don't have to report to anyone. I work when I want, how long I want, so I keep myself accountable. And that's what I always struggled. Working for someone else was, having that boss, having somebody like on your bad day, on your good day, telling you what you're supposed to be doing, and it just wasn't for me. I was always looking for ways to work for myself. I actually had 2 businesses prior to this as well, because I was willing to learn. I was willing to do whatever it takes to accomplish this. So another thing is I want to take vacations when I want. I don't like having somebody tell me when I can take time off, when I can't, if it's season, if it's not season, whatever. I would like to be in control of my life. So how many of you have been in that situation where, like, it's either like, you have to work through holidays, or you have to work through whatever the season is, summer, winter, whatever it is, and it's hard because sometimes, like, you want to do something that you want to do for yourself and not what your job demands. Also, I wanted to be more with my family, especially since my son Jack was born. It was really hard for me not to spend time with him, because every time I wanted to like work and make more money, when I used to work in the spa industry, which I did before this, yeah, it's okay, I can go in and sign myself and work a double shift and work 12 hours and make like great money for that. But after you have kids, the things really change, because I don't want to be away from him all day long. So that wasn't an option for me anymore. And lots of people find themselves in a rat race. So what I mean by that is like just having the same schedule, like working Monday through Friday, like really dragging on until you get to that Friday, just to spend like 2 days like really just cleaning the house and not really doing much, and like Sunday hits and then all over again. So like when you have time freedom, you actually like every day is a Friday to you. So that's something that I wanted to accomplish. So that's what time freedom is for me. So that's my number 1 reason. If this is you, you can type in, I think we're on number 2, you can type in number 2 if this is something that you would like to achieve as well. Hi, Holly. So my number 2 reason is I wanted to work from home. So as I probably shared with you before, if this is the first time you watch, this is not the first time you're watching, you probably heard my story, but I used to work in the spa industry, and then after I had my son, I decided to go back to school to do medical coding. And the reasoning behind that was because I wanted to work from home, because I think it's a better way when you have a kid, when you have a family, to just be more flexible with your time. So basically I wanted to work from home, and now with this career I can work from home, but not only that, I can work from my pool, right? I can work from anywhere in the world where I am, as long as I have a phone and Wi-Fi. So this is what kind of freedom I can have with this profession. And if this is you, you can type in number 3. My number 3 reason is no cap on my income. And this is huge to me because you will find yourself, like, whatever job you're doing, right? There's especially if you're on a linear income. So that could be linear income can be working for hourly, but also if you have your own business, like doing services or something, you're also being paid by your production. If you're, for example, a fitness instructor, you know, if you get hurt, you will not get paid because you physically cannot work. So that's a linear income. Now with my profession, we are actually building residual income. So this is something that I will get paid for something that I did months and years ago for a lifetime. So I'm working now to get paid and to retire on the income that I'm creating right now. So that's what I love about that. And then another thing is that cap. So when I used to work in the spa industry, I mean, there's only like so many massages and facials that you can do in a week to get paid. Or like when I did, which I still do when I do coding, you get paid hourly, and there's only so many hours you can do this per day. If you're being paid on production, again, there's only so much you can physically do to get paid. So there's always that cap. So I found myself without college degree, just with specialized knowledge in both of these fields, that I cannot, no matter what I'm doing, I can never reach to that like 6-figure income yearly. And I would love to do that. And this profession is giving me this opportunity. So that's my number 3 reason. And also, I don't like people telling me what I'm worth, because you often find yourself in a job that, you know, people like will put you down, you know, like they will put you in different categories, and I don't want to be sorted in any category. I'm the only one who can dictate what I'm worth, and that's what I'm going to prove with my work. So that's my number 3 reason. If that's you, type in number 4. My number 4 is building part-time. So maybe you thought about, you know, like making a little bit more money, finding an extra source of income, but that would mean either changing your schedule to accommodate another job, or, like, you know, taking back on something else to be able to do a little bit more of that. So you end up working more, and you just get more frustrated, more stressed, right? But then also sometimes you will need to quit your job in order to, like, maybe like open up your own business. So it's a huge decision, you know, do I leave my benefits and everything and open my own business, or I just stay where I'm at? Because lots of like side jobs will not give you the opportunity to actually start building part-time and around your schedule. And this is what this profession does. So this is what I love about it. I'm still a medical coder. I work from home doing this during the daytime, and I'm building this business around around my schedule with my full-time job, around my schedule with my family. So my most productive hours, you've probably like had messages from me after midnight, is when my son goes to sleep. So I'm not taking away from that family time. I still give my son all the time that he needs with me. So I'm actually building most of my business when he's sleeping, either really early in the morning or late at night. And then my number 5. If this was you, type in number 5. Now that's great, Holly. So my number 5 is this job, this career doesn't require any background checks and education. So what I mean by that, anyone can do this business, no matter what your background is, no matter what your education level is. I've seen people starting from all different spheres of life. You don't necessarily have to be an expert in health and wellness to be in a health and wellness company. That's something that you learn. So we have people from all different backgrounds, but also, there were like I heard stories of people who were homeless and became millionaires, people who were bankrupt and became millionaires. So everything is possible with this. And if you're a dreamer, this is definitely a career for you to look at. So if you haven't fulfilled what you always thought you're capable of, this is a career for you. And then low costs of like starting a business. So if you ever wanted to start your own business and never had funds to do it, and then just like gave up and like settled for what you have, anyone can start this business. It's really that simple. So that was my number 6, and if that's you, type in number 7. And then that was my number 5. Okay, my number 6 is helping people, and I'm in health and wellness, so I'm helping people overcome health challenges, feel better. I love hearing stories on how I help people have more energy, lose weight, feel better, sleep better, have less pain. I'll just tell you like 2 stories, because I could be talking for another hour or more about different testimonies I hear every day. But this is just 2 that I wanted to share with you. One is my stepmom, who has multiple sclerosis, and she's been on the product that we feature for about 4 or 5 months now, and we are not curing, mitigating, or treating any disease, but our product there has been studies that it does better with like relieving some of the symptoms that come with this horrible disease that doesn't have a cure, better than some of the medications. So it definitely, I love to hear how she has more energy, how she makes it through the day. So really, really incredible. Number 2 is I have a couple of people that I know that have fibromyalgia, so I just love to hear how it's helping them with their everyday symptoms and pains and struggles. So that's really something that fulfills me. So that was my number 6, and number 7. I don't know if this is like the one that I love the most, but it's definitely something that I'm probably like the most passionate about, and that is my team. My team, we call ourselves Team Heat because I'm from Florida. Like when we started, most of us were from here. So I absolutely love to see them grow, to train and to help them achieve their next strengths, whatever their struggles and whatever their main reason was that they joined this profession, that I see them achieve those like steps that will get them to their time and financial freedom. So just the things that I'm doing with my team. We have an incentive, we actually have a challenge going on that started today, so I'm really hyped up, and I cannot wait to see who wins. There will be like great prizes for that. And then another thing that we are doing is our company, we have an incentive trip to the Bahamas. So we will be going next year, and this whole year we are actually working to qualify for that trip. So I'm super excited to see as many people of my team to join me there and enjoy that trip. So that was my number 7. So I hope you all got some value from this, and if anyone would like to more information, feel free to personal message me. I would love to hear from you. And thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye.